Good evening from the old man that plays video games. What are we going to get into tonight? Well, we did get our brewing stand all set up. We need to do something with all of our other stuff, but well, we still can, because that's going to back up really quick. Real quick, let us go and do a ice run. Plus, it is nighttime and raining, so we'll knock out some sleep. Did load up the hollow print schematic for the next bit. I need to figure out its placement. We're at 33. Let's turn this on. I've got most of. Let's put our stuff on. Silk touch, good. All right, let's wait for this to cycle through. Ooh. So, the hollow print design, let's see here. We need some glass, some smooth stone, redstone dust, hoppers, chests, smooth stone slabs, observers. We have from the item elevator. That's right. I don't think I need the oak fences. I think it got that from Just this the oak fences are are close enough to the design where they get captured in the structure file, and they're already there. Scaffolding, some string. I like to put string on things to keep it from being spawnable. Droppers, comparators, repeaters, torches, some blast furnaces. Okay. A lever. What do I have the lever for? Oh, the on-off switch for the lava bucket with the target. And I have the copper chest and a ladder and a lantern. I think I have quite a bit of that stuff. All right, so let's see. How is this filter doing? We're at 3. I don't know how many I started with. Let's go over here and make sure these are still doing good. Ice, and it's going. Yep. I guess that doesn't really need to be a double chest. Well, it's actually 2 double chests. That's my snowball collection. Because I was getting some snowballs that were messing up in here, and I don't. Is there enough room for another filter? One thing I don't like about this filter right here is the circuit is in one chunk and the hopper for it is in a different chunk. So I don't think I'm ever going to get in a position, and I think I discussed this when I originally put it in. I don't think I'm going to get in a position where actually I can fix that. I would move that whole circuit over. It can move over by 1. But we would be coming out of this one to go off into that chain. I don't know how I feel about that. Anyways, let's turn this off. We got to wait for it to get all the way back. Where's it at? It is right there. Okay. All right, so that cycle we got up to. Okay. It doesn't doing a cycle over here doesn't give me a lot because it takes so much to do packed ice and blue ice, and I would get a lot more packed ice if I didn't just divide it up with its 9-to-1 ratio of blue ice to packed ice. All right, so that should be done. You home, he's home. All right, back to the real meat of the video. Do I have... You got here. You got nothing in here. I do have 2 blast furnaces. Woot woot. And I have that. Okay. Let's take these observers because I don't know how many I have, and I know I need some. Don't know if I need anything else out of there. Get all that gunpowder. I should probably take that gunpowder back and let it do its thing. Don't think I need... And these I could just... Well, I'll wait till I... Let's get this going. So I have a decent idea of where my placement needs to be for, oops, this guy. It needs to be, I know, to that way, because that circuit is over the fence. That's hence why the fence is in there. And I think it needs to be up one. Yes. There we go. I know that is dropper, smooth stone, and observers. So dropper, smooth stone, observer that way, and observer that way. And it's the same thing going up. So let me grab some leather. No, that's not what I want. Oh, there we go. So we are up to where we need to be. I do not have string on me, so this actually, let's go down. So this is Grow blocks and only have one redstone torch though. Really? It is rather dark up here. That there. Hmm. 5 more redstone torches. So that means I can now put these and these in. Nope. This needs to be inheritors. That's what it is. This needs to be some chests, but this is designed in such a way that there's, yeah. So one this way, one this way, one this way, one this way, one this way. All right. I get a good angle. No, I can't get a good angle on those. All right, so I'm gonna have to, I guess, build off of that right there. I'm gonna put temporary block there. We can have a, nope, not what I want. Hopper pointing into it. Go up. I know these are redstone dust up here. This looks all done except for the chest, which I need to make it where dude can't get out. So almost done. So let's go down here. All right, so ooh, I'm running low on chests. See, I need to get rid of that glass and those glass. All right. We have chests. I got 6 wood. And I got 32 logs. Oops. Oh. Yeah, I need to do this. Why is that one weird? Oh, because that was probably the level that I was on. On the schematic. All right, then down here there's a double chest. All right, let's go down a level. So glass below, glass beside, glass above. Glass I can put up against that. All right, all right, all right. Let's go down a level. So we got all that covered. So I need lava. And I know where some lava is. So, how quick can I do this? All right, well, I gotta... There we go. All right, cool, cool, cool. Oh, and the lever. Good. Oh, this... There we go. All right, that's set. I need to get my string. Nope. And then up here. Well, not here. Now I need to load it up. All right. There's a bow. Let's see. Shovel. Crossbow. Fishing rod. I need... Where's the rest of my stuff at? All right, so there's copper, iron. There's our spear, chainmail. Iron leggings, chainmail helmet, iron boots, iron helmet, chainmail. All right, so there's all my chainmail. Here's all my iron. Here's my gold and copper. There's my 3 of those and my 3 of those. All right. All right, so the first one here, bow, fishing rod, and then we're gonna go helmet, 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 sword, chest plate, chainmail, chest plate, spear, leggings, 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 shovel, booties, booties, booties. All right, all that's done. Now for our dude. Nope. You need glass. Need you to move, buddy. Come on down here. Is actually all right. Now, the next little bit of this is actually below. I need another. I don't think I need an observer. I do need a dropper. I need a repeater. I need that. I need the redstone. I need that. I need that. I need a target block. Oh, I only have 3 wheat. I don't. Yeah. Second habit, I need a target block. First thing, I don't need that anymore. He's fine. Oh, that went down the wrong hole. Oh. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. No, over here. Is that the wandering trader up there? You picked a horrible place to spawn, buddy. Simply horrible. So we're gonna... We got that so we know where we're going. Let's get some more scaffolding. And some of these in case we need, and only 4. Can make more? No. 5 iron? Over here, don't I? Okay. Because I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hoppers. Oh, I need food. I've got 4. Oh, I can only make up to 8. Definitely going to use those hoppers. All right, so that's where I need to build my stuff. That's where I need to come out from. We're going to split the difference in the middle here. So I'm going to do that and that. Well, ooh. So I do want to put that. Oh. There we go. I'm going to help it along. That is empty. Now that I'm going to need to get out of there. Well, it'll end up in the trash. So in case I need to put something in to this chain in a hurry, because this chest is gonna. Like that. All right. Oh, that can go here. That can go here. That can go here. That can go here. Help it along by getting rid of some of the trash. Already starting to smelt stuff? Yep. He's gonna be busy for a while. Let's go move over some more. This is just a load of trash. Though I do want to keep the particular enchanted tridents out. That's why there's a second chest down here for those that are not, you know, just straight up. Oh, no. I was putting everything in there. Don't need to do that. Give me those two back. What? Oh, shoot. That. It's going to be a slow process from this point. A lot of babysitting on it too, because it'll get to the point where nothing will be in the bottom hopper, so it's not triggering this. But because the repeater over there is set at 2 ticks, it's going to trigger the observer chain twice for every single on-off. So it's going to move the stuff up when there's an available slot twice as fast as the bottom hopper is going to spit it up. So what that means is I can take these 9 right here, and once this stops cycling, I'm going to grab the bottom set here and run it back through, and it will actively push up 18, provided there's open slots for it to go up. I usually do 3 or 4 at a time. Because 3 or 4 at a time will clear out 6 to 8 at a time. Oof, doing all this while that's still going. All right, so slowly building up our fuel supply. Not made it up to the chest yet. Oh, we have cycled enough where the bottom dropper is empty. So that's going to empty out as he takes more and more out of this. And once that empties out of 5, I'm going to grab 3 from the bottom one, put them back through. That'll send 6 up. And by the time, the 6th one gets up there, then he should have moved on to the next bit. So I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, that leaves just 3. And that's what I started with. There just wasn't enough slots up there yet. But I am going to take those 3. All right, and put these 3 in. So that should leave only 1 in that. But an empty slot there. An empty slot there. Oh, something else came in. And it cleaned it out for me. That's trash. Let's get rid of that. Oh, we got lots of trash. Let's see if we get here. Let's see here. Impaling. I don't want to keep any of the loyalty. Impaling. Impaling and unbreaking. Impaling. Unbreaking and loyalty. Unbreaking. Unbreaking and loyalty. Breaking in loyalty. Breaking in loyalty. So we're going to do that. I'm going to save those. All right, so emptying out the trash. How is this looking? That looks good. Oh, we got some more stuff filing through here. We're going to take 3 of those. Almost emptied out that one. Just have to babysit this to clear it out. And I have noticed whenever this iron golem or this copper golem likes to freeze. Come up here and smack him and he starts moving around. But if he's built up an inventory in that chest that he's just been staring at and not grabbing stuff out of, then you have to do this cycle. It's kind of annoying. And I looked up the what was causing the copper golem to just freeze like that, and no one really has a firm answer. All right, so he's about to do that. Let's run this through. But you literally just have to babysit this, running through 3 at a time. All right, let's put in the next batch. Almost emptied out that one. Yeah, I'm just getting more things, and that's cleaning it out as it is. Oh, we got some leather. Let's get rid of the trash. Make his job a little easier. That should get that cleaned out. Oh, more leather. Almost done cleaning out the droppers. And once all the droppers are cleared out, this thing works really smooth when the copper golem's not frozen. And not frozen as in he oxidized frozen, but frozen as in he's just staring at the chest and it's like, hey, the chest is full. Go do your job, robot. So that one should be empty now. And this one will be shortly. Well, if stop getting stuff. Trash. Let's check our filters, see how they're doing up here. Good. And it even has the little buffer in there. All of these can hold 6 to 7. Like this one's holding 7. This one's holding 7. This one's holding 7. And if you get an 8th one in there, it triggers the redstone to the bottom down there where it's 0, changes to 1, and that depowers the torch. Oops. Depowers the torch, which depowers the observer, or the repeater, which unlocks the chest. Like that just unlocked for a second to pull that down, and it was just enough. So this is how we keep our filter items in, with a little bit of a buffer. And by doing a 7 item or less filter on non-stackable, you can actually tile, one wide tile, similar to any other item filter. It is a little bit more complex. In fact, you can make it like this, but that gives a signal strength of 3, whereas this is doing a signal strength of 5. Kind of difficult to do even numbers. I played around with it. It's very, very difficult. All right, let's see. How's that? It's the last 3, and then that just sent some through. Let's how's that hopper up there looking? Oh, the hopper. Oh, we're good. This should clean it out for the last bit. Everything should be in the chest. Oh yeah, everything's in the chest now. And at this point, I don't feel bad holding the looting 3 sword. All this just means I don't have any. Well, I do have this waste over here, which is just going to be leather armor and tridents. And that has a simple flush it down the drain, which I can turn on at any time. But everything else, bows, go into this chest, which fuel the blast furnaces. And all the metal items go into the top of the furnaces to smelt into our different items. And if you're not familiar with Skybedrock, which I'm on, he does do copper tools and armor smelt into ingots instead of nuggets. So I don't know how I feel about that. I like copper as a building material. So I don't mind it too awful much. I do want to get to the point where he's got this emptied out. Oh, yeah, just waiting on our copper chest to finish up. We keep getting stuff. Probably I shouldn't hold the looting 3 sword. Well, while we're waiting for that to finish up, let's go double check. Let's check our TNT supply over here. Up to 14. Let's check our cobblestone down here. Ooh, we're almost up to, we're over 7 stacks. All right. Let's go back here. Check our sand. So that's doing pretty well. Gunpowder, not too bad. Lots and lots of sand. Love you, husks and parched. Oh, I've got people chatting. MTK, no way. I think you might have. I didn't reply back to you, in fact. And then Keel6767, hello on YouTube. I'm actually getting towards the end of my stream. I'm 15 minutes past. I usually do a 60-minute stream, and I'm 15 minutes past that. I wanted to get this build in, which is the final sorting of the mob farm. Taking care of the unstackables. The bows, fishing rods, metal armor, iron swords, and then everything in the last chest is just waste, like leather and tridents, which whenever I feel like flushing it down the toilet, they just all go in the trash. Quick little on-off switch. And the metal items, armor and tools and weapons, go down to the smelters, which use the bows as the fuel to smelt my metal items. A little bonus to the whole mob sorting system. Oh, we got another potion here. Not bad. This is the potion sorting system. If a potion bottle can go in here because it's water or a potion itself, then this hopper will be able to pull it out. If not, this hopper pulls out whatever could not go into the brewing stand. So that's how we're able to filter out the potions which come from the witches, and with this potion of invisibility here, from the wandering trader. The only thing that I don't account for is a bucket of milk or diamond armor. Either of those things should end up in the trash here, and because the on-off switch, the flushing it down, throwing it in lava, is a switch, I can pull it out, which I have for a couple of enchanted tridents. This is just a unattached chest that I store stuff in manually. So I see that was just going off. There's a trident up there. You might have already left. Well, sorry I missed the chat. I was so into it. Yeah, so our next, now that this is done, the whole new copper sorting, copper golem sorting system is all done, and the things that we can do with it. It's gonna, the next section is gonna take these and our copper ingots and our iron ingots and put them into an area pretty much where this thing is at. I'm going to, basically, I'm filling out this chunk right here with all sorts of stuff. So there's going to be a filter system for iron ingots, iron nuggets, copper ingots, and gold nuggets. Those four. And basically, it's going to filter out those four, put them into one ingredient crafters. I do the tileable variety, which I don't. This is the 2 ingredient crafter system, the unbreakable one by Omladu. I don't believe I have currently here a 1 ingredient crafter set up, and in fact, do I have one back at base? I do for the thorns. It's always a shock when I get smacked with thorns. The shears machine right there, I believe, is my only 1 ingredient crafter. I think it is. Do I have one in the nether? Not yet, but I will. There's no crafter down there. So yeah, that one is my first one, is the shears machine. So we're going to see several of those actually downstairs by turning gold nuggets into ingots, gold ingots into gold ingots into gold blocks, iron nuggets into iron ingots, which also turns the iron ingots into iron blocks, and the copper ingots, turning them into copper blocks. So this is my new setup, and I think we're going to call it a night. I think my guy up there is getting close to being done. In fact, it looks like he is done, and we'll see him when we come back next time when the old man plays video games. If you've watched this long, I would certainly appreciate a like and a subscribe. Check out this playlist. Check out my other playlist with brewing stand item manipulation, with the village mechanics explored playlist. You know, check those out. Throw me a like, throw me a subscribe, comment. I'd appreciate any of that. Look me up on Twitch, and maybe I'll see the chat and actually say hi next time. I missed it. Wasn't even looking at the chat window. But this has been the old man that plays video games, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful night. Goodbye, everybody.